Hey, good morning, friends, family, 310 fans. Welcome to the Wednesday ride along. So kind of an eventful day yesterday, just work, and then, I had to go home and take care of my son. Just got some things going on, so which kind of brings me into what I wanted to talk about today. Pull over here. So, my birthday was last month, and, my mom had sent me something, but she kind of held off on it because of the mail system and things like that with everything that's going on. So this journal, man, it's super, super cool journal. But it's got scripture passages on the bottom, with lots of space on top to write. If you've never tried journaling, it's pretty amazing. What I think is unique about it is that if you write down what you're going through or how you're feeling at that moment and just don't try to analyze it, just leave it, and then that night or even a couple of days from then go back and look at it, it really helps you understand what you were going through and maybe where you were wrong, or what might make sense. So I wrote a couple things in it today. The first one was from my study time this morning. Again, I usually do 35 to 45 minutes of morning coffee, and then I watch Catch of the Day by Jimmy Houston, which is great. He gives fishing tips too, so it makes it kind of cool. And then I watch different books of the Bible on the Bible Project, and then I look through my study Bible to help understand things. So from my videos today, I talked about faith, and faith equaling knowing something is real or will happen even if we can't see it. So having complete faith through prayer, it just allows, I guess, a little bit of comfort into your life, and knowing that if you have complete faith in it, it will happen. Not right then, not that instant satisfaction that everybody wants, but have faith in it. Keep praying on it. Believe that you have it, and you will have it. So the scripture today is from Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 5, verse 8. And I like how this, you see on the bottom here, how it has the scripture. It uses different versions of the Bible, which I think is kind of cool. I'm an NLT kind of guy, but everybody's got their thing. This has New King James Version, the NIV, and a couple other ones. So it's kind of cool. It kind of forces you to see it written in I guess different verbiage, but really ultimately that all means the same thing. So Romans chapter 5, verse 8. But God demonstrates His own love toward us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. So the crazy thing about this one is that this is the very first one I've done. I opened up my study Bible to that particular scripture, and I already had it highlighted, which means it was something that had already stuck out to me, because it's a pretty powerful message, right? But God demonstrates His own love toward us, in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. So from my understanding and how it pertains to my life, this is where God decided to solve all of our sin problems. He loved us so much that He sent His Son to die on the cross to set us free from our sin. If you truly believe in this, you should have no problems giving your life to God. So if you truly believe that this act took place, giving the life of your own Son for the wrongdoings that we have all done and all continue to do, yet we are still here, still breathing, still living a new day every day. If you believe in that just a little bit, then you should have no problem believing in God, giving your life to God. And you don't have to jump in just full bore. Just dab in it a little bit. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. There's no right or wrong way to do it, at least in my mind. And how this pertains to my life right now. as parents, we will do anything to ensure that our children are healthy and taken care of. So God sacrificed also obviously the ultimate child, Jesus, but for all of his children, we are all God's children. So he sacrificed Jesus for all of us. And as parents, there is nothing that we won't do. And I think sometimes the things that we think are sacrifices are ultimately just things that we wish we could be doing, or at the moment maybe feel or seem more important. But ultimately, we are raising the future, and it is our responsibility to also help them find their path and believe as well. So faith, knowing something is real or will happen, even if you can't see it. Have a little faith and never stop believing. Make God your priority every day. Wake up humbly and in thanksgiving. Thank God for everything He's put into your life. Pray for the things you need. There are no selfish prayers. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.